Welcome back. Last time, um, y'all had y'all were chilling on the seas for a couple of days before the storm. There was a pretty gnarly storm. Dave made promise to a god. Let's see. After that, everyone rested up a little bit, and then y'all got into some naval skirmishes. Ended up sinking one ship and took two others as prizes. After y'all took those ships, everyone got their loot settled and all that stuff. Rowana brought y'all back to her boat and tasked some of her men to tow the brig that doesn't have a sail anymore with the man of war to the harbor. And as y'all all retreat back to her ship and the rest of her men get this done, uh, she sets sail once more and she begins telling y'all that the the island may be known as Fishhook Island to the rest of the world, but to us, the people who call it home, we call it Ulfrheim. She'll tell you that this means the realm of wolves. And you can see the dense and rugged forests that go along the cliffs and the coastlines. And still from this distance you can see the fjord, the massive river that cuts straight through the settlement. Um, Also, as y'all are sailing, y'all can see some mountains in the center of this island with as she will tell y'all that is the Wolf Spire Peak. The fjord, the river, is known as the Frosthaven Fjord, and the forest is known as the Silverwoods. As she lets y'all know this, she'll just finish talking and leave this to set in the rest of your minds, as it's gonna be maybe another 30 to 45-minute ride just to get to the docks where y'all can finally make it back to solid ground. Does anyone want to do anything with this roughly hour that y'all got?
I take the flintlock pistol that I took from um, the storm saber and I put it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a drink of my flask
Okay.
and heal up a bit. So it'll be 1d4.
No. Wait, from your flask? Your flask heals you?
Yeah. The flask
The one that you
fills
gave
with
him.
strong rum. Each day, the rum can be used to recover 1d4 hit points per use, up to 3 times a day.
There you go. Yes, sir. 1d4.
3 points.
3 points of health. Back to you, Meech.
Curious, I'm gonna give you the personal insignia ring from the captain that I looted, since he's kind of like got this whole captain thing going on, and you've got all the clothes on and whatnot. It allows you to command the crew with authority, giving you advantage on persuasion checks when interacting with the crew. So
Who's what the captain's what?
it's the personal insignia ring.
Personal.
It's like the 10th item in
Gotcha.
the list.
Like, you see this ring, it's a pretty, like, thick golden ring. And, it looks like it has a mixture of, like tree bark fingers and bony fingers that just interlock and twist all the way around the ring.
I put it on.
Okay. these effects, you feel them. As y'all are getting closer, y'all are beginning to see a myriad of different ships that y'all weren't quite able to see from that far out. You see the traditional longship, you see a couple more brigs, a couple merchant vessels, and you see a couple of vessels that are awfully strange. It's not strange so much how they look, but it's definitely not a design that anyone here has seen or heard of before. Um, and with this, y'all are finally making your way to the docks, and standing at the edge of the docks with, from here, y'all are probably about 200 to 300 yards out. But from where y'all are, y'all can see this gigantic smile of this man standing on the edge of the dock. As he's
Is it like,
yelling, go ahead, go ahead.
is it from like ear to ear?
Oh yeah, he's fucking
Oh
ecstatic.
damn.
Give me a second. Where did it go? Fuck, okay. I lost my intro page.
My bad.
Now you're good. Ah, here we go. Crap, where's it at? Ah, okay. Here we go. So, y'all, like I said, y'all about 300 yards away. Y'all can see this man standing at the edge of the dock, and he is a very large man standing in a mixture of ornate armors and furs. Uh, and as y'all are getting closer and closer, you can see that, like, even from this distance, his eyes are sharp, and they scan each of you with an interest and appraisal. He has long white hair, and his beard is braided with polished bone and amber. Y'all finally get to the dock, and y'all are taking your first steps off, and before Rowana can even hit the plank to start walking off, you can hear this man yelling at the top of his lungs, "Rowana, you're finally home! Oh, it's good to see you. How have you been?" And Rowana will just reply, "Oh, Sigurd, it's very good to see you too, my friend. It's been many, many months. How are you?" And they'll begin to have a conversation, and it's sort of just lost to each of you because just how breathtaking the landscape is around everyone. It's cold. It's it's hard to, let's see. It's hard to just focus on just one thing whenever this is so new to everybody. What would y'all like to do?
No idea.
Yeah.
Eventually, Sigurd's voice will sort of snap y'all all back into it. He'll say, "But before we share in the spoils of your victory, there is a matter of honor that must be settled." His face grins even more. And then it becomes replaced by a more serious and almost predatory look. He will turn to look at the entire party. In our lands, respect is not freely given, it is earned in battle. One of you must face me in a duel, and if you win, you will have the respect and loyalty of every person on this land. But if you fall short, you must complete tasks of mine and the people's choosing in order to gain our trust. Rowana here has explained the Moon Nation's proposition to you, but at the end of the day, these lands are mine and
I'm gonna loudly exclaim, "Well, so be it. Um, let's get to rumbling, bud. I'm trying to fight this guy. We gotta show him." Now, is this gonna be just like a fist and fists, or
I'm sorry, my headphones were crashing. What'd you say?
I'm trying to fight him.
You're trying to fight him?
Oh yeah, I have to. I want to be the mayor, and I gotta have him respect me.
Are you just straight up swinging, or what are you doing?
What's what that's what I asked. Like, is this weapons, or is this gonna be just throwing hands?
Whichever you decide. If you want to be the challenger.
How about I ask him? Is this a battle of arms or a battle of hands?
That was his response.
Damn.
Whichever you decide, because you're the challenger.
Well, I'm gonna throw some hands because I don't want to kill a guy. I want to beat him.
All right.
Oh, roll. I didn't mean to roll.
Nothing yet. His face will grin very widely. He will say, "Good. We have our main event for tonight. Very good. First, come with us. Let me show you around." And he will begin to take everyone through the tour of Ulfrheim. You see, this place is filled with myriad of people, mostly humans. There are a handful of dragonborn, and while there are a great deal of pale and tan-skinned Vikings, there's also a fair number of very deep, rich, brown-skinned people there as well that wear animal furs that are not of this land that you can tell. Meech, can you roll me a history check?
13 plus 1, 14.
Okay. A man standing across from you in the market is wearing a jaguar cloak.
I know that.
Mhm.
Those are my type of animals.
Yes, it
I've
is.
played that cat before.
As he begins to take you around, you all see the harbor, there are giant longhouses. There's one for the elders, and then another where everybody in the community gathers and has, nightly meals and feasts. Then there are smaller row houses with clan halls. There's the market, which y'all are currently in right now. It's just a bunch of stalls and set up tents for all the merchants to be selling their goods and whatnot. There's a forge and a workshop. As y'all continue walking, you see several watchtowers and giant palisades, wooden and stone walls going all the way around the town. There's a fort on the northeastern part of town. This is the one that y'all have been sent to deal with at some point. He tells you that there is a temple to Vostros in this city, and there's also another site where a pair of legendary axes are said to rest. There's the training grounds and the shipyards, and then finally he shows you where most of the residents sleep, their houses and whatnot, and the inns. He finally brings you to the Frosted Anchor Tavern. And when he says this, he introduces you to the place. Says, "Everyone, this is the Frosted Anchor Tavern. My good buddy Gunjar Frostbeard runs the place. If you want anything just for tonight, tell him it's on Sigurd. Other than that, big man, I will let you know when it is time for our duel."
Perfect.
As he's going to take Rowana by the shoulder, or not grab her, but pat her on the back, and they're going to start walking towards the, which he pointed out, the Elder's Longhouse. This is now everyone's free time. What would you like to all do? This is where you can go to the tavern, the forge, the alchemist, the seer, the emporium. You can do all sorts of things.
Are we all gonna do something together, or y'all want to go ahead and kind of venture off? I'm gonna say this to the group.
I just want to talk with Pierce right quick, and I guess we can go see what we could do about that farm. Hey, Meech?
I was gonna say the same thing. I need to get that farm started somehow, pretty quick.
Yeah, y'all go ahead, and we'll catch up if you want to talk, Pierce.
Actually, is there someone me and Meech can go see who's basically or I guess it was a big dude that wanted to fight you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've already got that squared away.
Yeah, we got that squared. We just waiting for him to pull up.
Yeah. Alright, well.
Are you coming with for the farm at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all are gonna go look and see if you can look for a location for the farm, or talk to somebody about starting one?
We should probably go talk to some townspeople to see where the best area is on the island to actually start a farm, because they would probably know the most fertile lands.
Okay. While y'all do that, Curious Dave, y'all are talking?
I'm just gonna go over to a corner table, I guess, in this inn.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever y'all enter the inn, y'all hear, low, guttural throat singing and, Viking music going on.
Oh, yeah.
And with this, you see some people are kind of passed out drunk on the tables, others are hanging up in the rafters, but in general, everyone is smiling, everyone is laughing and drinking until y'all walk in. And when y'all walk in, everyone just sort of, it's like one of those Wild Wild West scenes where whenever the bad cowboy walks in, everyone just turns their head and they're like, oh shit. I'm just gonna go back to my own business. It's not even my problem.
I mean,
So-
that's fine. I'm going to a table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in the corner.
I'm just walking with you, and
Okay.
and I'm just gonna pop us into a different channel right quick. BRB, y'all.
All right.
Not that it really matters, but I just feel like it's more immersive. So I guess we're just sitting at the table, Kyrus, and I just want to start by addressing something that's kind of been weighing on my mind. I haven't been straightforward with you, and my actions may have come across as shady. For that, I sincerely apologize. I never meant to cause any like harm or distrust between us. And looking back, I can see there's definitely a possibility for that, and by possibility, I'm just trying to be modest. Just moving forward, I'd like to genuinely put all this beside us and extend the hand of friendship. If you're open to it, of course, I'd be grateful for the opportunity to start fresh. And you don't have to give me an answer now. And either way you decide, I want you to know that I apologize for what I've done. And I hope to gain your trust and friendship.
There is a few things that may be weighing. There may have been some certain events that have happened recently that I'm not aware of. Would you like to tell me what happened?
Yeah. So, in short, me and Vlad were sent to the Sun Nation by the Moon Nation to kill Alara Sunfire, and we were met with some interesting folks along the way. There's like this, elf kind of lady. Meech didn't like her, just FYI. There's this like kind of elf lady, and she kind of gave us the same goal. We did it, and then you showed back up, so you've seen everything since then.
There's still a bit of confusion on Kyrus's face. But he can definitely tell you're not lying.
And I just want to jump in while I'm like noticing your face and just be like, you don't have to give me an answer now. This is truly all in your hands. But I just needed to talk with you about this.
Well, I know that recently we haven't had time to, especially with commandeering a ship,
Yeah.
venturing through the storm, and conquering a man of war. It's much needed downtime, and I'll think it over. But it's not that I didn't trust you to begin with. It's So, sure, there have been times where I've been looked down on or forced to do things that wouldn't say are necessarily great. So I understand where you're coming from.
Well, thank you for hearing me out. I appreciate it, man. And then I just kind of like nudge you on the shoulder and like point at the ring and be like, "Think that's gonna do anything for you? Looks pretty cool."
I mean, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Um, I mean, it pretty much just gives me advantage on charisma checks, but
Yeah.
and I mean now my my +8 has gone up to a +10, so
Holy shit, dude! There you go.
so yeah. But
Yeah, do something.
yeah,
I guess
yeah, it'll help.
Dave's just kind of chuckle at all this and then say we should probably catch up with them, and then just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
still out of this loop on this whole farm thing. So
yeah. I trust me, it's I don't really know much either, so we'll
alright.
we'll figure it out. I'll again on this hopeful newfound friendship and complete transparency. Some little devil dude popped up. I signed a piece of paper with Meech, and that was about it.
Right. I remember that. That is
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So that's all I know. But we'll see.
That's probably why I haven't agreed to anything yet.
I can tell you what
Alright.
it is. The exact wording of what our contract is. It's nothing terrible. I just get paid for doing nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever profits the farm makes, I get a portion of it. Apparently a chicken farm, like his little chicken on his shoulder, so
Yeah. Something's up with that thing.
yeah, probably.
Is this the conversation y'all are having walking out of the bar?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. We're just like walking out, same stride. We're just like, this is like a really weird thing that I've gotten myself into. But
Yep.
we're gonna see what it goes.
It is the newfound friendship that has turned into a what are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
cool.
why are we here
it
with
is
them?
it is now straight up a mutual agreement. Unspoken, but
Yeah.
mutual.
Okay, cool. I like it. Let's go ahead and catch up with everyone else,
Yeah.
and then we will get back to it.
Sounds good.
Good talk, guys. Good talk.
Bueno.
Bueno. Okay, guys. So, y'all wanted to go talk to somebody about the farm, correct?
Yes.
Now, y'all are just scouting out land right now?
No, so we're gonna. Is there like a marketplace, a
Yes,
central
there
like
is.
trading area?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and go there and see if we can talk to some people about where like in the land would be a good area for a farm. Because it's not gonna be some like small farm. It's gonna be like a good farm, big enough so we can like trade the
Okay.
crops we're growing.
Roll. No, I won't say roll. Um, actually, yeah, no. Go ahead and both of you roll me a investigation check.
Can I roll as well?
Do I have advantage on this one?
I won't find this farm as well. Or no?
Dave, no. Meech, yes.
18.
14 plus 2 is 16.
Okay, cool. So both of you, like, almost at the same time, just sort of lock your eyes on this guy that is selling a bunch of goods. He is selling wheat, a couple of fish. He's selling some barley and furs. This man is about 6 foot tall, very broad shoulders, and very muscular. He has red hair, um, only like on the sides of his head, and going to the back though, like that top is bald, and he has a very thick beard with it being braided with gold and ivory bones going through it.
Nice.
As y'all walk up to him, he says, "Hello, hello, new customers. Um, would you like some wheat or some barley? I also have a couple of frost wolves and frost bear pelts."
You want to talk, Vlad, or do you want me to take it over?
You want to go ahead and do it since it's your farm?
Oh yeah. Well, um, I'm not really here to purchase ingredients and crops at the moment.
Oh,
Um, I what I'm really looking for is information.
he'll cock his brow a little bit, being like, kind of curious, kind of watchful. I don't know how to put that. He's cautious, curious and cautious. That's the way to put it, I guess. Says, information about what?
Well, I'm looking for anyone that has a certain plot of land that I can maybe grow on and raise animals.
Well, um, I mean, our lands are really only good for wheat and barley up in the mountains. Oh, my apologies. And he'll stick his right hand out and like, to give you a handshake. He'll go, "My name is Eric Frostvane. It's nice to meet you."
I'm gonna grab his hand. It's a lot smaller than mine, right?
No, his hands are about the same size as you. This dude is fucking beefy. He's not a big boy, but he is a muscular boy.
I'm gonna give him one of them Viking handshakes and grab his forearm.
Forearms? Got you. Yeah. Shake your arm. Go, "Well met, my friend. Um, as I was saying, my my family is the Frostvanes. We live up in the mountains, and we don't have too much good fertile lands. We make more of our money and trade off of the pelts and ore. Um, if you want farming land, I think you should probably talk to. Hmm. Probably the Stormcallers. They live on, like, going more north on the northern part of the island. Um, Up there, it stays somewhat fertile in the valley if the snows don't come down too hard that year. But I think last year they had a pretty bad frost, and this year their crops are just now coming back. Does that help any?
Well, yeah, it's it's good help. I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab out of this pouch of rare spices and just kind of hand it to him and be like, "Well, here's for your troubles. Appreciate your information." And I'm hoping that that little bag helps me later on if I ever need more information from him.
Hmm. Well, thanks. I think he'll wave y'all off as he begins calling out for, to sell his goods once more. Um, Vlad, I'm sorry, not Vlad. Dave and Curious.
As we're still walking and talking,
Mhm.
is I know this is little metagaming, but the mark of Vorthos, is it on his arm? Like, is it a tattoo? Is it visible? Can I
Yes,
see it?
it is a tattoo, depending on where it's at. That is, well, actually, no, it's on the
I
the
think you
left
said
forearm.
forearm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'd be going from, like my Wendigo tattoo, going from with wrist to elbow. And it is waves, a trident, and 3 lightning strikes coming out from the tips of the trident. Can you
Okay.
see it? It depends on if he has something covering that arm.
I
Dave?
think I have that fur coat on that they gave us.
That is true.
So
That is
Oh,
true.
okay.
I'm
True.
I'm
Okay.
guessing I still have the fur coat on, and I probably have like the sleeves down.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Then
unless it got cut in the battle, then maybe you can see like a little glisten if my arm was cut. But other than that, I still have this like fur coat
well,
on and
yeah,
haven't like
if
showed it off.
if so, then I'll look at it and
Mhm.
see that there's like a glint on his arm or something, and then look down at my arms,
Mhm.
and then kind of just like kind of keep note of it, but then slightly bring it up maybe a little bit later.
Okay. No problem. About this time, whenever you have this realization that you're like, okay, I'm gonna keep this in mind. I'll bring it up later. Da da da. That's whenever you look up and you see Meech and Vlad. They get done talking to this vendor, this very tall man with red hair and a beard. And whenever they turn to walk off, Meech and Vlad, y'all see Curious and Dave walking towards y'all. Y'all are now whole again.
Find out where
So
to get this place.
Oh yeah,
kind of, not really, somewhat.
we
Flames
gotta talk to
don't.
someone else.
Yeah.
I already forgot who.
Just got told 10 seconds ago, and he's like, who again? Run that name
Storm,
by me one more time.
since y'all are still right in front of his stall, he'll go, "It was the Stormcaller's big guy."
I knew he'd come in handy. What a great guy.
Yeah, one big guy to another. Haha. What would y'all like to do? There is a blacksmith, an alchemist shop, a emporium just for like your general wares, your general goods store, and a old Sears hut. Y'all have roughly, Vlad, you're doing the math in your head, and it's probably 3 hours till sundown.
I.
Would we be able to hit all the stores, the blacksmith, alchemist, and emporium, or
Yeah, would
is
y'all
this
like
like
to?
a? I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I do. I'm just
I wouldn't mind.
curious. Is
Okay,
all.
Dungeon Master question.
shoot.
So we own the island, correct? Me and
Legally,
Meech.
legally by the country of the Moon Nation, yes.
So should we introduce ourselves as owners of of the island, or should we wait until we've been accepted to present that to
I'll
everyone?
I'll put it like this. How'd your ancestors feel whenever conquistadors came over and was like, "Yo, what's good? This our place now."
Not very good.
There you go.
But, fuck them. We're doing it. No.
Well, no. So the only reason I say that is because I don't know if I should if we should introduce ourselves as people who basically purchased this land and we're
It's
not that.
okay. If you're asking
Mm,
me, Nate, or Carter,
yes.
as your friend, hey, how would you go about this? This is how I would go about it. Whenever they ask us who we are, because that hasn't happened yet, y'all were so lost in the like beauty of this world that y'all sort of didn't pay attention to the conversation up until he was like, "Yo, what's good? We're fighting." Cool. Cool. Um, what I would do is before the scrap happens, I would bring it up to the leaders and come to them and be,
Okay.
"Hey, first off, I don't mean in like this is what William would do. I don't
Mm-hmm.
mean any disrespect. I didn't know that this is the type of land that, or this is the type of people that were here. I didn't, they told me it was only a small village. My apologies. But that does not mean I am shying away from the challenge. Because if Will gets challenged to fight, he is scrapping.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
fucking scrapping. So that's what I
Okay.
would do.
I'm just
Take
trying to
that,
figure out how to
mull it
like
over,
go
do
about it
something
with
with it.
people.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
I already have my idea going.
so I'm
Okay.
okay. So we're good. Yeah.
Okay, so with this, what shop would y'all like to go to first? There's the Frosted Anchored Tavern, the Iron Helm Forge, the Mystic Tides Alchemy Shop, Northern Wares Emporium, the Old Seer's Hut, the Iron Wolf Forge, Wind Whisper Sail Loft, Frost Wolf Trading Post, Iced Wind Apothecary, and the Sky Forge Tower.
Is there like a line we can do them in order?
They're like
Is it
have you
just like
ever
sprawled out
I
across
want
the
to go to
town?
apothecary.
have you ever seen a I got you. Have you ever seen a Viking settlement?
Kind of like a horseshoe?
Kinda. It's yeah, or at least like facing the water, yes.
Yeah.
But this isn't like horseshoe wise. It's still like it has a beach, it has one solid like loop, so it's more of a circle.
So is it kind of like Valhalla? How the base was basically? Because it was like
Mm,
around, and then it was around like a river, and then you had like smaller structures that basically were like the material builders and stuff, and then like the hunters and gatherers on both sides, and then you had the big like boat sized
yeah, here,
tavern
I'm
that
gonna
everyone
see if
resided in.
I can. Let me see if I can do this, because I've been working on something. It wasn't quite ready, so I didn't want to do it just yet. But
Is
this
it a map?
is yes.
Let's go.
Let's see. Over here, these are all the places y'all can go to.
Okay.
Y'all do have access to that document, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, so you want to go to the apothecary first. Okay. Cool. Give me
This
just one
document's
second. Let me show
the
this
first one,
map.
right?
The Ulfheim document, Viking Haven.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So here is the map that I have started off on. They have some defenses down here, cannons. This is one of the houses. Well, no, this would really be like the shipwright yard. This would be the shipyard right here. And then over here is the watchtower and some actual houses being built. There are statues of wolves everywhere as well. And then here is the longhouse up here. So with all of this, heading to the apothecary, right? Sorry. Okay. Okay. So y'all are heading to the Mystic Tides Alchemy Apothecary shop.
That's like potions and shit, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like components for potions.
Um, Y'all are heading there, and this is it's an all wooden, like a more structural house rather than the typical Viking house that has a boat on top, right? This is just like this is a regular house with a slanted roof. And it is a greenish tinted building with a blue roof on it. With a bunch of runes and drawings all over the side of it. And the door is a dark green color with a bunch of black scrolls all over it. And as y'all step inside, y'all are hit with the scent of fresh dirt, herbs, and incense as it all just fills your nose. And y'all see a middle-aged alchemist with a very intelligent yet enigmatic presence about him. Um, he is a much smaller in frame man compared to some of these other men that y'all have been walking around in the marketplace. Um, but he's still very chiseled and muscular whenever it comes to, does he look like a nerd or does he look like he could fucking scrap? Yeah, he still looks like he's a tree hugger that can scrap for sure. Um, he has long silver hair and no beard. What are y'all doing?
I've been on mute. I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him what wares he's got available and if he has like recipes and then the components to those recipes.
Oh, fucking hell, nice to meet you too, I suppose. Um, yeah, give me a second, shit. Um,
I'm just laughing in the
I
background.
don't care.
what? I mean, fuck all you looking for. Potions and recipes for what? Because that explains the general idea of the store.
Yeah, all like whatever you got, all of it.
Jesus, you could have said hi first.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell right when he's talking to him. Like, hello, sir.
I said hi.
Hi, big man. And no, the fuck you didn't. You just came in and started
Yes, I
asking for shit.
did.
No, the fuck you
I
didn't.
said hello.
All right, look, here you go. Here. So what? You just want one of everything, or two of everything, or?
I you got an estimate on one of everything?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Hit me.
Uh. See him doing the math instead. He's like carried 5, 10. Bring it over to 12. 750,000 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Um all right. Then what would you recommend? You seem knowledgeable.
He's gonna start like rolling his tongue over his teeth and go, hmm. New to the island? He's looking at all of you as he says this now.
I'm just in the back laughing. Name's Vlad. I can tell we haven't met.
Me fucking too.
This guy's small. This guy's small, right?
He's like, well, I mean, in stature, yes. Like, he's not as like he doesn't have
Compared
boulders
to
for
everyone,
muscles.
compared to everyone else, he's like a little smaller than everyone
Yeah,
else.
he doesn't have like boulders for he's like he's 185 where everyone else is like 250, 280.
Okay. And is asking for what is it called? Dwarf's leaf? Is that illegal?
Gnome's leaf.
Gnome's leaf? You got dwarf's leaf?
It's called Gnome's leaf, and no, I actually just ran out.
God damn it! Looking everywhere for it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to grow on the island, but I mean, the seer grows it sometimes because it helps her with her divination, but I mean, other than that, it helps us all the time. We put it in our food and whatnot whenever we have it, but it's more of a summer-ish item around here.
Oh, that's good to know. Summer.
Yeah. Okay. So since y'all are new to the island, I'm going to recommend. Let's see, he's gonna bring up a box from under the counter, and it's a whole bunch of small scrolls wrapped in leather. And he's gonna go, one of these, one of them, one of them. Okay, I think that's good from that box. He's gonna turn around, go to another one. He's gonna go, what? Turn around, look back at y'all. He goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that chicken get cold?
Sometimes. But he just looks good in a jacket if you have one for him.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go.
5.
So he's gonna turn around and put a 8 bottles of this is bluish silvery substance on the table. So you're gonna go, okay, all this right here, I'm only gonna need about 1,500.
If I give you 2, can you teach me about a few of the herbs around here?
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on how much time you got, stranger, but I guess so.
Can I just look back at everyone and kind of like shrug my shoulders, see what everyone thinks? I'll just sit here and talk with this guy for hours. I'm fine with that.
I mean, we have till tomorrow, right?
Well, we have about 3 hours, so till
Or something
the
like
big
that. Yeah.
thing. So I'd say I can stay here for like an hour or two and
Wait,
probably soak up a good.
are y'all the newcomers that Sigurd told everybody about?
Yep.
That's us.
Oh shit. Who's fighting him?
That's me.
Fuck.
God
He'll
damn
turn around. He's gonna grab a couple more potions, put them on the table.
it.
He's gonna slide them to you. You now have 3 superior healing potions. He's gonna
God
go,
damn.
if you live, you can pay me. If you don't, obviously you don't need to pay me.
Nice. Okay.
So
I'm just gonna thank him and
okay.
give him 2,500.
He
Aw,
gave
damn.
you um 3 brews of frostbite, and
Okay.
or no, I'm sorry. He gave you 5 however many I fucking said, 8
You
brews
said
of
8. Yeah.
frostbite. And this potion is to you drink it, and for the next 24 hours, um you have a natural resistance to frostbite checks. So you gain advantage on all your frostbite checks.
How cold is
Is
it
that
here?
Let me
is
get
that a
one of those
spell?
off of you. Let me
Very
get one of those
cold.
off of you, Dave.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah,
up. How
there's one for
Hold on, I
everybody.
can't hear shit.
do I add
There's
this to the inventory or no? That's
no,
what I'm
there,
saying.
it's not made yet.
Okay. Okay.
There's one for everybody, and there are 2 uses per bottle. Okay,
I'll just hand them to
so
everyone.
that's
Just give
1,
everyone
2,
2.
3, 4. Okay, yeah, so everyone gets 2. So there are 2 uses per bottle. Everybody has 2, which means everyone has 4 days of natural resistance to where you don't have to wear your coat.
Oh.
If I
So if
wear
I
my
have
coat though, do I have to drink the potion?
No, but it might trip you up or slow you down in certain instances.
okay.
Fuck it, I'm butt naked. No.
No.
Dick's out for Harambe.
Who's
Okay.
around today?
And then he'll explain that he gave
Don't.
you a thing called the Potion of Enhanced Reflexes, Elixir of Arcane Resilience, and Elixir of Eternal Flame. And those are the other little scrolls that he gave you.
And these are like recipes or
Yes, these are recipes.
okay.
So all of
So it's
these,
elixir of arcane resist
mm-hmm,
and
enhanced
then
reflexes,
enhanced reflexes.
eternal flame, and that was it.
All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of tell everyone, all right, I'm gonna talk with this guy for a little bit and learn a little bit more about the herbology. I'll catch up with you all in like an hour or so.
Let's go see the blacksmith.
Okay. So everyone
Well.
leaves. Go ahead. Go ahead, Curious.
No.
Okay.
You
Sorry, I
want to
thought you were
join?
gonna say something. Um. Okay. So y'all begin heading to the forge. Here's the question: which forge?
Which one? Yeah.
Yeah, which one? There's the Iron Helm Forge and the Frostwolf Forge. I believe I said that one right. Let me look. Yes. No, Iron. The Iron Wolf Forge and the Iron Helm Forge.
Alright, let's go to Iron Wolf Forge.
The Iron Wolf Forge. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, y'all show up to a robust and smoky blacksmith shop, situated near the heart of the settlement. The Iron Wolf Forge. You can hear the sounds of hammer striking away from inside. As you can see, multiple people all just standing around, just watching the blacksmith, talking in between one another, occasionally chuckling with the blacksmith himself as he's working on a piece of plate chest, a chest plate made out of plate armor. I don't know how to say that. That's weird.
Okay.
What you need from a blacksmith, Meech?
Hmm.
I'm looking for a shield and some armor.
Okay.
If it's here.
Okay. Yes, there is shields and armor. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
The sentinel shield and if possible an adamantine plate.
Um,
They're both uncommon, if that helps.
you You don't find any shit, what's it called? You don't find any adamantine armor, but you do find the shield.
Okay.
The armor that you find is. Give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it. Ooh. Okay. It is frost iron plate. It gives you a resistance to cold damage, and it
Okay.
doesn't it makes it to where you won't have disadvantage if you're rolling a check in icy waters.
Hmm.
And it
Okay.
is a blue plate armor.
How much for both of these?
So these are just hanging on the wall, and you're just gonna are you just hovering over to him like, hey, how much for this and this?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, how much is the shield typically?
Um. It doesn't have a price for some reason.
It's green though?
Yeah, it's an uncommon shield.
Alright, so we'll just go for like 500 for that one. That's it. 3,000. 3,000 total.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, just leave the pouch with Bjorn right there, and you can take it off the wall.
All right.
Anyone else?
I want some armor for Cabron.
You want armor for a
There's
chicken?
there's something that will add some damage if I throw him with that armor on. Maybe like a spike ball.
A helmet.
That would probably be custom order work.
We're gonna be here a while. Can it be done by then?
Um, I mean, the blacksmith would probably have to like either you would have to spend time with the blacksmith because he would need to measure Cabron and make sure everything fits, or you'd have to leave Cabron with him.
Hmm. How long would I have to be to get measurements?
If you do you want like a magical spike or just a regular spike?
Just a regular spike, just so I hurt him.
Uh,
And maybe along the lines later on, I can upgrade him.
be like 2 or 3 days.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I can leave him with him. I don't think I'll
Okay.
need him.
Well, like as y'all are having this conversation, like going back and forth with each other, and he's like, all right, I guess just fuck, Bjorn, where are we gonna put a bird? Like,
Don't worry, he's low maintenance. He doesn't need to eat.
okay.
He doesn't really sleep either. If he starts talking to you, don't be afraid.
He goes, the
He will
fuck a
say what he
chicken
needs to
talks.
say. When he has to say what he has to say, he'll say it. That's all I gotta say.
This guy has to be a nut. Yeah, just leave him on the table, and we'll get to him in a minute. Jesus Christ.
I'm, I'm gonna set him on the table and pet him and tell him in my native tongue that we're gonna get you a little suit of armor. So you were a little dangerous when I throw you.
Alright, you got it, man. Vlad, are you doing anything from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he has what the best type of light armor he has for me.
It would.
Studded leather.
I mean, yeah, probably. It'd be the like
Yeah.
frost iron studded leather. So it'd be just the same thing as Kyrus's frost iron. You gain resistance to cold damage, and if this is the water check was just an example. It is an environmental thing where if you are forced to make a check in a hazardous condition that you would force disadvantage, it doesn't make you have disadvantage on that check. So like if y'all get caught out in a blizzard, that's automatic disadvantage because you're in the middle of a
Mhm.
blizzard with no protection. But if you have that armor on, it cuts out that disadvantage.
Yeah, I was just looking at the best type of armor he could get me right there. Cause I know I'm gonna be basically working light, maybe medium if I want to, but it's probably gonna be mostly light armor.
I mean, that's what he's gonna recommend. Other than
Yeah.
that, there's nothing that really has any magical value and or just
Mhm.
light armor that's better than what you got.
I'm also gonna ask him if he's able to custom make me with with one of the weapons I already have. If he can add a frostbite on top of it. Are you able to add?
Um, I might be able to do something, it just depends. What are you trying to...
Depends means coin.
No, it depends means if I can get the fucking ingot into the blade.
Yeah.
All right, I want to leave him my Scimitar of the Serpent's Kiss,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna say I'm not sure what you can do with this, but I just want to see if there's any type of way you can enhance this weapon any more than it already is. Because as you can tell, it already has a poison damage on it, and I want to see if you can add anything else to it.
I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
So how much for the light armor?
2,000.
Right. You
And
got it.
then meat, it's gonna be $100 from you.
$100. That sounds like a plan. Can I pay in silver pieces?
Sure.
How many silver pieces is it gonna be?
It tells you in the thing.
Oh my god.
Where?
So silver, 10 silver equals 1 gold.
Yep. So you're giving them 1,000 silver.
I don't have enough. I don't have 1,000 silver. I'll just give them gold.
Jesus. Okay. Also, side note, I am wearing all of the pretty much the loot that we got. I'm not entirely sure how you're
Yeah,
gonna
same thing.
do attunement wise, unless it's just
That's
spending a short rest
yeah.
or a
So
long rest or whatever.
if y'all get
Because they mostly just say requires attunement, but it doesn't exactly tell you what it does.
so the way
So
that the way I'm gonna do attunement, at least for until I can actually I'm only saying this right now because I don't want to pull up the book and waste a couple of minutes doing
yeah.
explaining the actual rule that I like using. For this
I mean,
sake,
most of the time, some items do have certain ways,
yeah.
but these do not.
So
So
for most items, right? Like a weapon, there is zero reason it should take you an hour to 8 hours meditating on a weapon to understand how to use it. If a
Yeah.
skilled swordsman picks up a fucking sword, he knows how to use it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is. So if it's a weapon, you grab it, boom, attuned. Same thing. Ring, helmet, like there's certain items, if it's like a complex, I'll say this, anything past very rare, you're gonna need some time to start understanding this deep,
Okay, anything
powerful
past.
enchantment.
Okay, so I can just attune to all of my stuff then, because it's
More or
rare,
less, yes.
uncommon, and very rare.
For all of this stuff that y'all just got, yes, anything you want to equip, that's attuned. No problem
Okay,
at all. It
cool,
took y'all an
good.
hour or two to get over
That is
here.
that was what I was wondering.
No, it's
I was
cool.
like, because I was
I'm
like,
just
I've been wearing this
clarifying so
since we got it.
everybody knows all your stuff you can use. You're not gonna be like, oh fuck, I didn't attune to it, so I can't use this cool ability on my sword. It's fine, you
Yeah,
can do it.
yeah, that's what I was wanting to
Yeah.
know. Okay, cool. So I now have more spells,
Mhm.
and
Everybody
I
has
have a
a whole
20.
lot
I
of
have a
shit.
20 AC, so I'm good.
Okay,
Boy
so
is thriving.
the next things that y'all should probably do in before your timer runs out, because Vlad, you're looking at the clock, aka the sun, got about an hour. So the next thing I would recommend y'all to do is probably go talk to a shipwright. Y'all have 2 broken and battered ships in the shipyard. Rowana told everybody, y'all don't have to worry about the Storm Saber. Her and the crew have been taking care of it for years.
Okay, I'm pretty much gonna be like, guys, I don't. I feel like the Man of War is the only thing that really needs to be repaired.
Yeah.
I'd say we scrap the other ship for parts and have it just be belted on to the Man of War.
Yeah, for how big it is, that seems like it's the best idea.
Okay, so seems like it just got put up to a vote. The vote currently is 2 for yay. Tear down the ship, tear down the brig and use it for parts. That will be pretty good.
That way we don't have to pay for parts. We already got them.
So now this is an open vote. Meech,
Yeah, knowing that we don't own
Dave,
anything here, but technically.
Yeah, let's see if we can repair it.
okay,
Break it and repair it.
okay. So, with that decision, it is decided y'all will, in conversation with Shipwright, ask for the brig to be disassembled and used for parts. This is pretty good. It's gonna cut down repair costs by a fuck ton. So that's really, really good. But the other stuff that y'all will either have to specially replace and or get brand new versions of, those are still things y'all are gonna have to worry about. But in terms of the whole, y'all aren't gonna have to worry about doing that anymore. Y'all aren't gonna have to worry about rigging. I mean, yeah, no, you'll be fine. They should have enough rope with the backup. I mean, you might want to buy some backups, but you will have enough to where the ship will be functional with the rigging. Y'all sails are fine. Poles and masts, everything like that's fine. And then if you want, you can take the wheel of the other ship just because, you know, like a license plate type of thing, but eh. Okay.
Hang them off the back to show our kills, dude.
So, y'all are making y'all's way to uh, that first longhouse that's right next to the river that y'all can see. Um, y'all see again, it's most of the buildings in this town are going to be either stone or wood, or a mixture of both. Some of them do have like mossy covers on them, but all of it is covered in snow.
Hmm.
As y'all are approaching the shipyard, y'all begin to smell sawdust, freshly cut sawdust. Um, a fire burning from somewhere, and once again y'all begin to smell the sea as it comes back, as the rest of the city's strong smell finally is dissipating from you. You see one shipwright yelling at the rest of them. This man is a uh, roughly mid-40s man. He has black and silver hair with a long beard. It's braided, just like a lot of the other peoples around here. Um, and he's shouting orders to everyone else. Hey, I need you to go over here to Rowanna's ship. She just put in her order. She needs her hull fixed. One of the cannons got damaged, and the mast got cracked. Alright, thank you. And then, what the fuck are these two ships doing in my yard? Whose are they?
I think they're ours.
He can turn around and goes, I'd assume so. I haven't seen any newcomers for a couple months now. Y'all the only newcomers I've seen. What you want with him?
Well, there we are.
Scrap the brig for parts for the man of war.
Holy shit. I think I like this guy. Alright. Let's see.
As I put my hand out, Captain Kira. Shake his hand. Jokingly, but yes.
He's like in the thinking position, so he just waves at you with his one arm and like in between his elbow. He goes, "Aye, Eric Ironhand." Um, he's staring at the man of war. Fucking hell. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, we kind of did that.
Leaf, Thors, get over here. Alright, you see these two like younger teenage boys run over and go, "What's up, Mr. Eric? Bring that brig up to the dock. We gotta pull it up on shore and then take her apart." They go, "What? What'd you say? You heard me? Get the thing beached and we're taking her apart." I don't, what the fuck is he? Go! Okay, I'm sorry. And you see the two boys just run off. He's gonna turn around and look back at y'all and go, "Ooh, that's, this one's not gonna be pretty. What all do y'all want done on it right now? Cause it's, I mean, just
I mean,
eyeballing it." Go ahead.
whatever seems the worst right now. Because if it's something simple, you can just fix that whenever. But
I mean,
as I'm like leaning around everything to look at it,
yeah. Well, with everything from the brig, we should be able to fix up most of the patches. Um,
That's what I was thinking.
What's this gonna cost, labor-wise?
A lot. It's like
I'm probably gonna
two,
have to hire some more people.
like
How much
a
money do we have to throw down to fix this
like,
man of war?
like a couple of paychecks,
Um,
hefty ones.
This is a real way we can finance it.
the
I'm
fuck
just saying, if
I'll
anyone
give
needs
you
a loan,
1.99% financing dependent upon your credit.
What the fuck is
I'll
financing?
give you a loan on it, but I need that back.
What?
He's so good.
We're just
Holy
confusing this man.
fuck. Okay. You give me about a month, and
Sounds about right.
Yep.
call it 160,000.
Not as bad as I thought.
That's a lot. I don't think we have that much.
Well, that's just fixing it. That's not. I can't find anything else for it right now. This is only cost of repair and labor.
We'll start with that.
Okay.
All right, well, we better get to work finding this fucking farm and make some money.
Well, y'all should talk to the Stormcallers. They're pretty good people. They have a farm in the valley up north.
Hey, that shorter guy said that. Let's go there.
It's gonna get dark. We should.
There's a name being dropped. I wonder if we should go.
Okay. I need everyone real quick to roll me a perception check.
+6.
Have
Jesus.
have I caught up with everyone after my little like training, or
No, not yet. You're
no?
still talking with them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, because of my shield,
Mhm.
I have advantage. And I'm gonna take that 21.
Right here for the +6.
Do you still want me to roll one or?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I got 14 +6, so that's a dirty 20.
Wait, what are we doing?
Perception.
Perception check.
Do I got advantage on this one?
Damn, I rolled again and I got a 20. Whatever.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Make you
Mr.
dirty
King.
ass.
Wait, hon, how do you roll?
Just click your perception, the plus next to the word perception.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
Oh wait. Fuck. Oh, I'm having a hard time with this shit because I haven't played in a while.
You're good. Oof.
You know what? I won't do one. I gotta figure this shit out for a second.
Okay, that's
Sorry about that.
cool. No, you're good, dude. Don't worry about it. I know what your passive is, so it's okay. Um, everyone is looking around as y'all finally get this transaction settled about, as for once in the chaotic couple of like the chaotic week that y'all have had, uh it's a very pretty sunset. A purple and orange and blue sunset. As y'all all hear a very loud horn being bellowed from what earlier Sigurd pointed out to be the food hall, the Union Hall, as it is time for the feast and festival of newcomers. Eric said, okay, um, well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. May I accompany you to the Union Hall?
Sounds good.
Alright, everybody, hold on. Let me just go grab a couple things off my bench and I'll be ready to go. Gonna jog over to his workbench real quick, pick up an axe and a mug. Hook the mug onto his belt, and then jog back over to y'all and begin walking towards the Union Hall together. Okay. So, when y'all are doing this, you now see everybody begin to pour out of their homes, and you hear the sound of music and laughter, and you can smell smoke, and you see the streets are lit up with people and excitement, and there's ale getting thrown around everywhere. And finally, y'all enter into the massive great hall where there is a very large pig being roasted in the center of this area along a 25-foot long fire pit. The pig is every part of 15 feet big.
Damn. Big
Yeah,
ass pig.
there's a massive fucking pig. John, you would already be in here in the corner, probably just eating something by yourself or hanging out with somebody from Rowana's crew.
Alright.
Everyone else, you enter in, you see all the smiling and happy faces. What are y'all doing?
I mean,
Where's the beer?
Michi getting drunk?
I think so.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna go over to a barrel of ale, dip your mug in it, begin drinking with everybody. A couple of these large burly men, these Viking men, will walk over to you, give you, a strong grasp hug, and then begin talking with you. Just, hey, what's your name? How you doing? How was y'all's trip here? What happened? Holy shit, we saw that fight. Just making small talk. What else is everyone else just kind of doing the same?
yeah, a little bit,
Okay.
but not as much. Definitely eating and drinking though.
Okay. Dave, you are in here. You're a part of everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So how'd the lesson go?
Uh,
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, I'd say.
He knows stuff.
You
I've
learned
learned a
about
Start-
little
the
bit more
local
about the herbology and whatnot.
you learned about the local flora and fauna of the area.
Yeah.
Is there like a certain area we're sitting? Like, as like the newcomers? Or no?
You see Sigurd sitting at the very back of the hall, and he's at like the table that he's sitting at. Rowana is also sitting there, and you can see that like
Okay.
the people that kind of look important are over there. Um, there is some empty seats over there as well, like they are expecting y'all. And but other than that, if y'all choose to sit in the population, you can. as like time goes on, in roughly the span of 10 minutes, there will be 200 to 300 people in this building. Like, this is a large fucking great hall.
There you go.
And about that time, the 10 minutes pass, all these people funnel in, and you can see Sigurd stand up, raise his voice, and go, "People of Ulfrheim! People of DrakenFjord! Raise your mugs with me to the newcomers!" And you'll see everyone just go, "Hey!" All start stomping their feet and drinking. He goes, "It has been explained to me whenever they arrived on our home, our island, that they made a deal with the Moon Nation." And you'll hear, "Boo!" "To buy this land. Now, we know the Moon Nation, and we know their ways, don't we?" Everybody agree with him. "Yeah!" You'll hear people shout, "Bastards, the lot of them! Trickery!" And he goes, "But these folks, we do not know these folks, do we?" You hear everybody get very quiet. He goes, "But Rowana, she trusts them. So I have given them a choice. Fight for our respect, or earn it by doing tasks." And they chose to fight! And everyone just gets in a giant uproar. Yeah! This is a massive event now. Everyone is getting riled up. He says, "Alright, lads, make the pit." And so if the fire pit is in the center of the room, there is roughly like a good 25 to 30 feet area on both sides of that fire pit in the center. And on one of these sides, let's go with the bottom part. On the bottom part, they are going to start forming the tables around. And you'll see Sigurd get in the middle of it. Goes, "Alright, Mr. Meech, where are you? It is time."
How much have I had to drink since
I
then?
knew this was gonna happen.
Hmm?
It's been like 10 minutes since we got in here.
I can do a lot of damage in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You can do a
If
lot
you
of
remember,
damage in
if you
10
remember the
minutes.
bar, if you remember the bar,
Roll me a
then
constitution check, big homie.
Do I have an advantage on this one too?
No.
Damn, we're at 7.
Okay. You are drunk.
yep.
If
God damn it! I knew it.
You're gonna have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and acrobatics and athletics checks.
Well,
Okay.
great.
So,
I knew something like this was gonna
but
happen.
everyone's pushing you towards the ring. You getting in there drunk?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I have to now.
So you'll see the big man there. He's smiling. He's like, "Mr. Meech, I am glad that you accepted my challenge. Very glad. Because this means we get to see what type of people you and your friends are." So he begins to crack his knuckles. You can see all of these runes and tattoos that he has all over his arms begin to go up, and they disappear past the fur-lined armor that he's wearing on his left side. And on his right side, you can see a massive snake that is curling all the way up his arm. You don't see a head, but you can see the tail wrapping around his wrist. As both of them are glowing in a light blue aura, roll a initiative throw.
18.
18, good shit. Let's see what he got. Okay, you're going first, Meech. So you
How far
said
away from?
you're probably about like 10, 15 feet. Like you can definitely walk up to him and get going with him.
All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna do that exactly. I'm gonna walk up and feint a jab, but just go for the uppercut.
All right, roll an attack.
This is the D20, right?
Yeah, it would be a D20 plus your strength.
14.
14. 14 doesn't hit him. You see him as
Darn.
you go for the jab, and then you throw the uppercut. He weaves both of them. Whew, whew. He's gonna throw two of his own right back to you. If that is that all you were doing, was just throwing that one punch?
Now I'm gonna go around for the flying kick as well.
Okay. Bonus action. Throw a kick. Well,
16.
16 does not hit.
Damn.
God damn.
Weaves it once
Have fun
more.
getting your ass kicked.
So, next up, whenever he weaves it, he's going to come back with a kick of his own right as your leg lands.
Am I dodging it? Or am I batting it out of the way? Parrying it?
Let's see if you are. It's going to be an 18 to hit.
For a parry?
No, what's your armor class?
Where's that at? Or 17.
17? Yep, so he's going to hit you. Whenever your leg lands, he comes down with his own giant leg crash. As you're going to take, ooh shit, 10 points of damage as his leg comes crashing down hard right above your knee.
What a bitch.
It's your turn though. What are you doing?
As he went down for the kick, where I was able to grab his leg and like make him lose his balance to go for a punch.
Roll a acrobatics check at disadvantage because you're drunk.
What does that mean by at disadvantage?
You
Roll
roll
it twice.
and then take the lowest one.
16.
16, okay. Let's see, Dex. Plus 2. Okay, yeah. So you can grab his leg. That will mitigate the 10 and only bring it down to 5. So now on your turn, what are you doing?
Well, I have him. I kind of knocked him off balance, so I'm gonna go try to go for his other leg.
Okay. Roll an attack.
23.
23 hits. There you go. Let's just roll a 1d6 because your gauntlet.
5.
5. Okay. Alright. Are you going to throw another punch or kick as a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down with the heavy kick.
Alright. Go for it. Roll another attack. Also, just to clarify for everybody, during bar fights, everybody's a fucking monk.
I love monk abilities.
I got a 6 on that one with the strength, right?
You would have to, it'd just be a roll and then add your check, or add your strength check to it.
Strength, yeah, it'd be 6.
6 does not hit. You go to kick
But
and he brings his leg up and y'all clash bones. It does not feel nice.
rattled.
Next up, it's gonna go for 2 punches, a natural 20.
Mm.
Ooh,
Drink a
buddy.
fucking health potion.
Yeah, that's probably what you should do next turn.
You're gonna need the heal.
That he's going, so as you kick, he's gonna catch it and bring it up into his arm, and when he does, he's gonna throw it behind him and bring his right hand straight into your face and deal 20 points of damage.
Good lord.
It is now your turn, Meech.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those potions.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a skill, right? And I have to do a bonus
No, drinking a potion is you drink it.
That's your action.
action.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
How much
It's
does that heal me?
bonus. No, wait, is it? It's
Oh, it's bonus?
T.
It says action
T.
on it.
Is it
Mm.
bonus or we just do it? We just do it, right?
So it's either normally it's an action, but certain times you can do it as a bonus action.
Which way do we do it? We do it just
I
drink it, right?
I say either drink it or as a bonus because that way you can still attack if need be.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if superior. Okay, so for your first one, this is what we'll do. For the combat rule, for combat encounters with potions, your first one will be for free. You just drink it. After that, it's gonna be a bonus action. Sound fair?
Of course. Yeah. And for all of us that are sitting in here watching, this is a short rest, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
You got us,
No,
bots.
if y'all
Because
are
we're just watching.
going, yeah, if y'all are going to sleep after, well, actually no, yeah, fine, yeah,
Yes, we're
yeah, that's
doing a
fine. It's a
long
short
rest.
rest.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, technically this counts as a short.
Yeah, it's
How much does that superior potion heal?
fine.
I'm good.
Dave, how much does it heal? You have
The
one of
superior
them, yes.
potion. 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah.
So the lowest he can roll is a 16.
So
And he
yeah,
just took that much damage, so he needs to roll 8d4.
yep. Roll 8d4.
So click it 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then add 8 to that total roll.
36 plus 8.
36 plus 8. There you go. It's 40 something
Yeah.
hit points.
God
That's full
damn.
health.
Yep.
Quick
full
question: how do we
health.
roll the repeat, like the hit die?
Click on short rest, and then it'll bring it up.
Yeah, it should tell you which
You-
one.
you
You roll it and you
you
gain that much
select-
health back.
Yeah, you select for whichever class, and then you just roll it.
Okay.
All right, Meech. So you still have your action and your bonus action, but for the rest of this fight, if you want to drink another potion, it's going to cost your bonus action.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to show off a little bit
Alright. Try to show
since he
off.
just fucked me up like that. I'm trying to pretty much feint, but shadow step behind him to give him an unexpected blow.
Okay,
Did
so
that punch sober me up? Because I
the
feel like that would have sobered me up.
roll a constitution check. This one can be with advantage, because yes, getting punched in the face like that would probably sober you up.
9, the highest one.
9 was the highest one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a drunk, bro.
Yeah, you're still feeling it. Like that kind of woke you up, but you're still like it's set back in, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. So the shadow step would be your bonus action to do, and then you could throw your punch.
With my left hand.
Okay.
So just try to throw it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
14.
14.
You have inspiration, by the way.
Mhm.
Can you use that?
You probably should, because 14 does not hit.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
Go
with
ahead.
Use your inspiration.
Did I roll again, right?
No. Well, yeah, you can.
With inspiration.
Well, it's whatever the was it a D10, 12, or
It was a
20?
10.
I
Okay,
rolled a 20.
then you roll a
Yeah,
you
roll
roll
a
it.
d10 and then add it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 9.
Yeah, you're straight.
I smocked his ass, bro.
Mhm.
There you go.
Clocked him from behind. Since it's with your left hand, go ahead and roll a 1d12. And then
That's
add
such
your
bullshit. I rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh.
5. I'm way too fucked up.
Fucking rock.
It's 1 plus
Oh
your
my God.
strength. So what's your strength?
4, so 5.
4, so 5. Okay. So you dealt 5 damage to him. That was a pretty good hit still.
Bruh.
You clocked him in the back of the head, and he's like, "Mother fuck,
Like,
that hurt."
don't get me wrong. I'm glad Meech is the one fighting him, but I knew immediately when this was going to happen. This was going to be the situation where he's going to be drunk fighting him.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to
Yeah.
happen.
Alright, so next up is gonna be his turn. He's gonna come around with a spinning back fist. And, ooh, yeah, 28 to hit.
Oh my God.
Jesus fucking A.
Gun.
I want to contest for a loaded die.
Trust me, it's not the dice's fault. It's his pluses. 13 points of damage to you.
Holy fuck, dude. Meech, I'm about to have to
As
jump in there and help.
as whenever you
We're
clock
about
him in
to
the back of
jump
the
him,
head,
bro.
that kind of like irked him a little bit. So he feinted a jab, and then boom, caught you with a cross and a hook straight to the kidney. And then next up after that, since you decided to play with magic, his arms, both of his arms, are now going to glow, and a ethereal, misty, icy form of rope and ice shards now form over them on both arms. It is now your turn. You're doing really good so far, man. Just keep on fucking pounding them.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor. And I'm gonna do a little prayer.
Okay,
And,
what's gonna be your prayer?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Lucy, please let me just drink another glass of rum after this, and not hurt while doing it,
And not what while doing it?
and not hurt while drinking it.
Not hurt while drinking it. Okay.
And I'm going to.
You feel a small chuckle in the back of your head as the spell it takes effect, but it is necrotic damage instead of radiant.
So yeah, I'm gonna. What are the? I forget the name of the kick. I'm gonna try to go for a circle kick and pretty much like fake for his chest, but just smack him in the head.
Okay, I got you. It's a hook kick.
Yeah.
I got you. Spinning hook kick. Go for it. Roll the dice.
15.
15. Misses.
God fucking damn it!
Your divine favor is still active because your hit didn't connect. So you have... Actually, no, that was his bonus action. Yep. Are you going to do anything with your reaction? Can you do anything with your reaction?
Can I?
It's mostly opportunity attacks, but that's where I would have also say we could possibly use the potion for is a reaction.
Yeah, that's fair.
Using potions for reactions. That
Stone
way you can
endurance.
use everything. Yeah. Unless you have reactions, but yeah.
Stone
Where's that
endurance is a
at?
really fucking good one. Actions and then reaction.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stone endurance is good.
That is fucking that's a really good one. So is Hellish Rebuke, but Hellish Rebuke might piss off quite a few people.
Yeah.
I'll just do the stone endurance then.
You can't do that one just yet. You have to do that one whenever you get hit.
Okay.
Okay. So next up,
Yeah.
it's gonna be his turn. So if he hits you here, that will probably be the time to stone endurance.
Yeah.
Which...
Everybody has opportunity attack, and Meech is the only one with extra stuff.
yeah, it's gonna be another 28 with his icy gloves.
Oh my god.
He's probably got like a +8.
I'm pretty sure I have frost resistance either way, just off the bat.
Yes, you do.
And then I'll use the stone endurance. So.
Okay. So, man, you were fucking lucky. So you only take 1 point of frost damage, and then roll a 1d12.
11.
11, goddamn, plus 4, 15. Okay. So, okay. So he's gonna punch you a couple times in the ribs, but you see these coming, and you flex your whole body, and you take no damage.
Nice.
Good shit, Meech. Next up, it's gonna be your turn.
While he was punching me in the gut, I just go for pretty much like a two-handed smack behind his head.
Okay, go for it.
God fucking damn it! I rolled a 13.
So you go to bring your hands down, and you connect with his back, but because you're trying to flex your core at the same time, trying to keep yourself protected, you can't bring enough force down to stop him or bring him down. Do you want to use your bonus action to throw another punch?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right in the ribs. God damn it! I rolled a 10.
Boom, boom, swing and a weave, weave. Missed them both. Next up.
This is bullshit.
Okay, 17. Does a 17? 17 does not hit you because that meets your armor class. So, let's see. He has to use his bonus action to keep his frost guard up. He probably shouldn't do that inside. Yeah, okay. Meech, your turn.
Mm,
You're wearing them down. You are getting the punches you have landed. They were good ones.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna go for another left hand like jab,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, should I go for the left hand jab?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I hate my life. I rolled a 9.
You throw it. Are you gonna do anything with your bonus action?
I'm going with that extra
Roll
another
this
punch,
physical
bro.
die.
Go for it, man. Cleric, you
God,
should
fucking
probably
damn! I'm
cast
rolling a physical
guidance.
die this time. I still have that divine too.
Yeah.
Then none of my hits have landed yet.
Cleric, you should probably cast guidance.
Oh my
Uh,
fucking gosh! I
yeah.
rolled a goddamn 5, so 9. I'm gonna kill myself, dude.
I'll
If I
be
die
honest,
here, that's okay.
I don't have guidance. I
Oh,
have
great
bless,
God.
and I have no spells.
Bless
Bless
would
is
be
good.
good.
Bless is good.
Bless would be
Yeah,
good.
but I don't have a spell slot.
Ooh.
So
Rip.
Fuck.
yeah,
Okay.
he's
Um.
he's hurt.
Man, I
He's
guess we're
dead.
gonna be doing some tasks.
All right, Meech.
Yeah, it's this. Honestly, this is the outcome I expected. By the way.
Yeah.
Coming your way. Ooh, yeah. Fucking hell. That was almost your life right there, buddy. 19 to hit you. That one's gonna smack. So
How much HP are you at?
he's sitting at 30 right now.
Okay.
Meech, you're gonna take another 2 points of cold damage. And another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 7.
Mm-hmm. As he's gonna clock you across. Well, no, he's gonna take. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. He'll loop under the jab you just threw and throw one right into your liver. Your turn.
Drink a potion.
No, he's fine.
Oh, well, fuck him up.
Let me get another punch in.
Go for it. Roll your actual dice if you want. You don't have to use the computer's
Yeah.
dice. They
Yeah,
fucking
please roll a
suck.
physical die.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I rolled a fucking 8.
No way, dude.
8
You
plus
got a
4.
12?
No, sir. It was better than 9 last time.
Holy fuck.
And then I'm drinking a potion for my bonus action because I'll fuck myself
No,
at this point.
don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. Gain another 8d4. Plus 8.
He gains all of his HP back. The
Yep.
lowest he can roll is a 16, so just add all your fucking health back.
Yup. Alright.
Math.
Oh, okay. Finally, he got 2 natural ones.
Falls on his ass.
No, he doesn't fall on his ass,
5 to
but
0.
he hits you, but like something happens in his wrist And you feel the second punch that comes in is a lot weaker than the one that just came. It's your turn again, Meech, whenever you're ready.
There's gotta be something I can do that's just gonna one knock him.
No.
I must have him down a shitload already, bro.
You have him down a good amount. Roll me a history check at disadvantage to see if you can remember something. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Are both 11s.
Okay, yeah, you do. So you remember from your time back home, one of the things you mandated for most of your men was training in hand-to-hand combat. And there is a fairly often used maneuver that you taught everyone called the guillotine, where you grab somebody's head and put their neck in your elbow in between both arms area and leverage up, cutting off the airway. Think of that. That might be something you could try.
And I could use my shadow step to get behind him, because I have one left.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been rolling pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing else off, but
Yeah, I have nothing else to lose. I'm gonna shadow step and try to get behind him to hit him with that guillotine.
Alright. Shadow step and roll me a strength check at advantage. Because you remembered something from your home. Yes,
24.
sir. Natural 20. You shadow step, and whenever you appear, y'all once again, this is what everyone else sees. You see Meat right in front of Sigurd getting ready to throw a punch, and as he throws his punch, he shadow steps and appears on Sigurd's neck with his arms wrapped around him. Instead of the guillotine, you have him in a rear naked choke with both of your legs wrapped around his chest. As now he takes... Go ahead and roll me 3d8 from the fallout of having a Goliath hop on his back and start choking him out.
8.
8 plus 4, 12. 12 damage. Okay. Okay. So you choke him and you got him good. It is locked all the way in. He is fighting to get it undone. Roll me a strength check, please.
Oh, 21.
21. Okay. You keep holding on to it. He's trying to grab at your hands, and you keep holding on to it. And he takes another 4 points of damage from not being able to breathe. Roll one more strength check. Natural 1.
Oh, yeah, dirty 20.
Natural 1. He fails. He takes another 8 points of damage, and as you're sitting there, you feel him, he's fighting your arms and pulling and pulling and pulling, and eventually his arms go lax and loose, and you feel his whole body relax in your grasp. Do you let go?
No, I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds more because I don't want him to fake me out.
How many seconds?
God damn, we're gonna kill him.
Give me about 3.
3? Okay. So you hold on 1, 2, 3, and then you slowly begin to release pressure. As you get up, you hear there's nothing but silence in the entire room. Not a peep is coming out of anybody.
I go over and lay on hands.
Oh, that's fine. By the time you enter
He
into
gets-
the pit, he's already rolled over and beginning to stand up.
He gets 10 HP back.
He's like, oh shit, oh, thank you, Blizzard folk.
I
Oh,
nod and
shit.
turn back around.
It's gonna
I'm
crack
gonna
his-
walk up.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna walk up close to him with the flask and offer it to him.
As you do that, he's gonna take the flask, and whenever this happens, the entire building erupts in noise. Everyone is, yeah! They're all so excited, and what at first you could hear the wind being able to walk through every single person in this room. Now there is no more room for thoughts with how loud it is in this room. As the celebrations started once more, everybody's happy and cheering. Sigurd's gonna take the flask and take a big old sip of it. Raise your hand and go, "For honor! Yeah!" And begin celebrating with you as he will lead you and the rest of the party to the front table. And when he does that, we're gonna go ahead and take a break there.
Damn, dude.
Alright, so welcome back. Meech just won against Sigurd Frostvane, the Jarl of DrakenFjord. He invites everybody to his table with everyone else sitting around them. Is everyone gonna take a seat? Some people gonna remain standing? What you doing?
Is there
I'm gonna
enough
take a
chairs
seat.
for
I mean,
everyone?
how many seats are available?
There's enough seats for everybody. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So for the most part, everybody's gonna sit down, and you'll be greeted by a bunch of people. Bunch of them just nodding at you while they have their mouths full, or such of that nature. And then Sigurd will begin to introduce everybody. He begins to introduce the man in the center first. He goes, "This man here, he's Stormlord. His name is Ragnar Sigurdsson. He is the High Jarl." And then next to him, you see a very well-groomed, blonde-haired man with a blonde beard and blue eyes. What was it? Believe it was a Roman cuirass chest plate on his chest, as Sigurd introduces him as Askeladd Ironclaw Harmjason. And then he'll introduce Thorfinn Ironheart Torvaldsson, the Warden of the Shield. He's explaining that Askeladd is in charge of negotiations and the town's wealth. Thorfinn is in charge of defenses and training warriors. He introduces Signy Erthdottir, Keeper of Lore. This is the seer and the spiritual advisor. And then he's going to introduce Bjorn Thunderfist Hawknarsson, Champion of the Dragon. This is the dude that's like the leader of the guard, more or less. And then last but certainly not least is Freya Wavestrider Holderdaughter, Mistress of the Sea. And she is the navigation, exploration, and maritime defense expert of the island. As you all get introduced, Ragnar, he begins and he says, so I come to understand that you have purchased these lands from the Moon Nation.
That is correct. But before we even purchased this place, we were only told that there was a small village here. But it looks like you guys are kind of in a bit of a conflict with them.
That we are. That we are. And he'll begin stroking his beard. This is an older man, bald and a very long and gray beard. He has tattoos going down both sides of his head. And very steel gray eyes. You see, there was a time when we got along, me and their king. But those times have changed since... I don't know. But they decided to attempt to invade our lands, and we said no. A small detachment of their force got left on our island, and they're currently stuck up in that fort. I believe Rowana told you about them.
I'm gonna lean on the table. I'm gonna say, well, from where our understanding was, like he had said, it was a smaller village, but I don't see that here, and I'm willing to help you out and help you get rid of the rest of the forces around here. If that's something that you would want.
I shall consider it. I already have the line guard on the matter, but you all have, thanks to your friend here, proven yourselves that you can be trustworthy and respected. From what Rowana here tells me, you're all pretty decent in a scrap. So this is what I'll do. These lands will be as free to you as they are to us. Do with them as you wish. But do not let it interfere with our people's way. We have fought for thousands and thousands of years to keep our island a home to us. We are more than accepting of outsiders, as you can see, and he'll point out to the crowd, and in the crowd you can see the very dark-skinned people and the warriors, and you can see elves and gnomes and dwarves and a handful of Goliaths, and there's people of every race in this building right now that would be in like a northern realm. Um, goes if I'll tell you what, we will begin. We'll help you with setting up here on the island. But in return, He's gonna look around at the table and lock eyes with Sigurd. And he's going to stare into Sigurd's eyes this whole time. Says, I need you to investigate the swamps to the northeast of the island. If you all can do this for me and figure out what's going on up there, you will gain much more gratitude in my favor. I will respect this purchase agreement, but leave the clan's land and DrakenFjord out of it, unless you wish to further our improvement, if you truly wish to stay here.
Well, buddy, I think everyone here can tell you that we're here to advance this place. So there's no need to worry. Anything that gets thrown your way would be improvements. So, yeah, you can trust in us, man. We'll take care of your issue with the swamp. We'll investigate for you. And that's okay with everyone else.
Everyone else?
Swamp Fort. Swamp Fort. Whatever.
Yep, swamp, fort, I'm fine with whatever.
Mirror image.
Which is more important, the swamp or the fort first?
Well, he's gonna turn to his side and look behind him and go, Imani, dear, can you please come here? And you'll see a very dark brown skinned woman walk up to y'all, and she is um, covered in a jaguar tunic and a skirt, and she has a bone necklace, and her hair is pinned up in the back. And she goes, yes, Mr. Ragnar. He goes, this group would like to know if the Lion Guard need any help clearing out the fort. She goes, no, sir. I believe between your son and the rest of the pride that I sent out, they should be cleared out by the morning. He nods his head and pats her on his arm. He goes, thank you. Thank you for this. Report back to me when they get back to you, please. He's gonna turn back to the rest of you. The swamp will be fine to focus your attention on. The fort will be dealt with by the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Um, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say this. As far as a place where you all can stay, we have one, luckily. It's not too far away from here. Roughly an hour or two hike. Um, we've recently had to exile one of our clans, so their housing and land is open if you wish to set up shop there. It is, I believe, Sigurd, how big was the Shadowfern's claim? And you'll see him start coughing, and everyone immediately goes from serious to concerned in a heartbeat. As they all like look at him. He goes, I'm fine, quit worrying. He goes, I believe it was 5 acres, sir. 5 acres. You have 5 acres currently to do whatever you wish with. And if you find a patch of untamed land that you wish to do something with, please come to me and I will help. Other than that, please enjoy the party. Mingle, get to know these people of the island. Because I do not wish for anyone to come to this island and feel as if they have not learned about our people if they give us a fair shot.
Okay, I have a few questions actually.
Then ask away. What is your name? What is each of your names? May I ask?
My name is Cyrus Emberblade. And the first question I have is we've heard about the storm callers and that they're knowledgeable on fertile land. Are any of them here?
Yes. Yes, it does. This is Sigurd saying this. He goes, yes, there does look like there are about a dozen of them here.
Okay, I slap Meech on the back and be like, "There's your guys." All right. And then the second one is I see the hospitality that you are showing us as well as everybody else here as I'm looking at, the other ones that are not from here. Um and is like, well, if the rebuilding, I guess, or uh not that. That's not it. That's not the word. Um Reestablishing connections. There we go. Between us and you guys. What if, just as a thought, is if you would like to have more people come and know more about this place, that if we do end up leaving for an extended amount of time, we could advertise this place as a safe haven for those that might need it. If that is what you would like. Recognition to the outside world. Do I need to do a persuasion for that?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, hell yeah.
Not a part of your crew, so no advantage
Woo,
from the room.
29.
Okay, that's
That's
actually
fine.
really good. That's
I
really
don't
good,
need
yeah.
it. I don't need it.
Okay, so 29. Okay, yeah. Safe haven of what kind?
For all kinds of people. Anybody that's in poverty, anybody that's badly injured, I'm sure some medical herbs or something are here on this island. I don't know. But I see the good and kindness in all of your guys' hearts and just the experience we've had so far. And I feel like if people don't know, then anything can happen. If the Moon Nation decides to attack again, you know, sure, you'll have enough people, but what if there's more alliances? What if there's something bigger? Or, not only that, there could be allies that any of us have not met yet.
You see a couple of you see a couple of the others begin to pipe up and reject. Ragnar, we can't do this. We fought for thousands of years, and just about 2 or 3 of them, of the 6, begin
Yeah,
to do
I'm
this.
I'm
Um,
getting the lineage factor and the fact that they're trying to keep it within.
yeah, keep it safe to their families. But
Yeah,
Ragnar, he was very persuaded by your speech,
yeah, he was.
and he will raise his hand, and everyone silences. Everyone in the room silences. The party stops, the music stops, everything is quiet. You can hear a pin drop. He goes, I have a new decree. If this party goes out into the world, they have it with my full blessing to send the people that need us here. Does anybody wish to disagree? And he says this last part with like almost a growl. And you'll see everyone just like a couple of people like they look like they want to protest, and then you see more than like 10 people have to step on their buddy's foots being like, shut the fuck up, dude, you don't want that fight. Like, please, like, trust me, shut up. That's the type of looks that you're seeing all over the room. And some of them are in support, some of them are not. But eventually everyone was like, all at once, you hear them all say, yes, High Jarl. As
A-
with the
and
High Jarl's blessing, y'all have the permission to advertise and give Safe Haven of Ulfrheim to the world.
and obviously I will then pipe up to pretty much everybody since it is probably still somewhat quiet in here
Mm-hmm.
and say, I only mean this in good faith. It's only to show respect and the kindness that is shown to us. I just wanted to repay it, possibly tenfold. And that's all I say.
Okay.
As I turn back to the table and him.
Okay. This whole time, by the way, y'all have been eating on whole roasted lamb, that big ass pig that was in the middle. Like roots and vegetables, potatoes, seafood, golden fried fish, and potato wedges. Just a whole bunch of just really good food is just everywhere. Also, I just wanted to throw that out there. My bad. Um,
Well, it is probably the best
but
food that we've all had in a good
Yeah,
while.
yeah, in a long minute, dude. We've been on the boat for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It honestly just feels good to lay in a bed that's not moving. We're not even back at the crib yet.
No. But
Damn.
I do feel like we all still need to talk about.
I'm sorry, my headphones died again. Yeah, John, you're sort of just in the middle, mingling and talking with everybody. Okay. No, he hasn't had any bad episodes lately. He found a couple of magic items on the boat that actually help him. So, he's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Um so okay. So John, are you going to join your friends up on the main stage area? Okay. Everyone, you see your friend John Bean walk up, and he somehow, some way, got fully decked out in Viking gear. This dude has thick ass fur coat on his shoulders, a fur belt that's wrapped around his waist, and a very warm looking coat that's not quite as big as y'all's. It fits to him more precisely. No, but the helmet he does have has a dent in it where his scar is. And that is a brand new helmet. None of you have seen that helmet before. John, you haven't even seen this fucking helmet before. Yeah, you don't know how it got the dent in it, but I mean, dude, it's perfect. What? What are y'all doing? Okay. Yeah, they told you it's about a 2-hour hike, and Vlad, you have like a mental clock in your head. You know that right now it's probably about 9 o'clock at night. So it's gonna be every part of 11 until y'all get there. If y'all leave like within the next 10 minutes. But if y'all choose to stay for the rest of the party, who knows when y'all are gonna get there. Bro, Vikings party harder than Mexicans, and it's kind of a joke that Mexicans party for 3 days and 3 weeks combined. yeah, see? Dude, fucking crazy. Don't even, it's not even December. It starts in October and then just goes all the way till January. dude, I know. It's a party or a barbecue every fucking weekend. Okay, hold on. Let me go put this little dog back up, and then we'll get on with it. Actually, I'm sorry. I have my headphones in. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, I'm just letting y'all know this. The Stormcallers is on the north side of the Chill Peak Mountains. Where the Shadow Ferns estate was, is on the south side. So y'all aren't gonna be in that valley where they are. Okay? Roll the 1d12. No problem, John. I do? That's okay. That's okay. You're good. It's just to figure out who you're talking to. So you're gonna walk up to kind of random dude, and you meet him, tap him on the shoulder. You're like, "Excuse me, are you a storm caller?" Turns around, he goes, "Oh, yeah, I am." He goes, "What can I help you with?" Yeah, my family's known as, well, our lands are known as the best farming land on the island. But it's quite a small area, and we don't really expand out of it too much because the woods around us are filled with wolves and bears, and we just don't have that much protection on the farm. We mainly just grow crops and such. The Frost Veins, they have cattle, and they grow some of our battle-trained wolves, so they could protect it more, but they're way up there in the Chill Peak Mountains. You had frost wolves where you came from? Oh, you're talking about the Nazi tribe, eh? Yeah, those folks, they're pretty good people. A couple of their tribes came over here about, hey, what was it, Bjorn, about 100 years ago the Nazi came, eh? Yeah, about 100 years ago they came here. And, yeah, they made good friends with one of our ancestors and been here ever since. They've had those, the garb they wear has been passed down for generations for them. Yeah. So the like, if I don't explain it too good, all the jaguar pelts and the cheetah pelts, all that was passed down from their ancestors, and they are not on the island. Cheetahs and jaguars. You can guess that it's the African people that you see around. What do you mean? Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He's not talking about a tribe from your world, but yeah, you can make a similarity from yourself. Like, you can sort of piece it together. You're like, oh yeah, that's probably from, like, what was in that area? Incas forest, right? Yeah, it'd be something like that. He goes, well, we had a pretty bad frost last year, and this year we only just started to unthaw and replow the lands, so hopefully this next coming up spring we'll be able to get in a good harvest. Why do you ask? Chicken farm, eh? That'd be nice to have here on the island. I mean, the only problems would be the bears, the wolves, the foxes, the werewolves. Okay. Um, with a passive perception of 18, you definitely heard that. Yeah. Yeah. If if y'all are like saying this kind of like right behind him, he goes, "House 2 hours away. Where did King Ragnar give y'all the Frostfern's lands?" Yeah, Shadowfern. I'm sorry, Shadowfern lands. I said it wrong myself. Yeah. Yeah, it's Shadowfern. My apology. Mhm. Uh, well, Bjorn, come here. Come here. Let me see the pack real quick. Open up his pack, rip through a couple things. And pull out a long piece of paper. He's now holding a map. Goes, okay, here, come here. We are here. He's gonna point to the south of this island. Let me see if I can do this or find the thingy. We are here on the south of the island, and y'all want to go here. And he's gonna point at a mid mark in between where the forest starts and where the mountains start. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so like the land that y'all will own, or the land that y'all do own, runs up to the base of the mountains. It doesn't go up the mountains, but it runs up to the base of the mountains. But it starts at that halfway point and then goes up. Possibly. Possibly. You've heard in conversation, John, that the Frostveins own the mountains. That is where their clan lives. So you don't know if it's one of those things where, like, they actually own the mountains, or it's just because so many Frostveins live there, it's said they own the mountains. Um. Mhm. Goes, what? Hey, my brother Eric is a werewolf. I hope so. He's just gonna be, I don't want to see my brother in the fucking... He'll just start drinking heavily from his mug. He's gonna go... Here, y'all can take the map. Just go up, take the northwestern exit from DrakenFjord. Go up about 2 hours, and then y'all should be there. Okay. Okay. So everyone who doesn't have dark vision, the area is now lit up so you can see. Yeah, I know most of the party has dark vision. I'm pretty sure John does too somehow. So yeah. So y'all begin walking out. As y'all leave, you bid your farewells to everybody. Sigurd catches up with y'all, bids your farewell, gives you a good handshake Meech on the forearm, says good fight, my friend. And then he tells you, he's like, good fight, my friend. If you ever need anything, just let me and my family know. Go, yeah, yeah, go ahead, type it to me. Also, I'm letting everyone know this now. Oh, okay. No, I was gonna say, if you text me, tell me you've texted me, please, because I do not look at those things and I don't get notifications whenever we play because I am in streamer mode. Okay. Okay. Yes, that is true. Vlad, would you like to help him? You have a particular feat that helps. Mhm. Oh, fuck. No, I didn't. Hold on. I didn't hear what you just said. I was reading what Ed sent me. Okay. What'd you say? I'm sorry? What? Mhm. Okay, actually, roll me a, because we didn't talk about you restating your regular form. Roll a Constitution check real quick. Because, okay, this is what we're going to do. If you pass this Constitution check, you had your normal form the whole time. If you don't, you didn't. But you just didn't, no one gave you a reaction. Too wild just yet. So, go ahead and roll your Constitution check and tell me what it is. Okay, that passes, you're good. This is what I'm telling you. The first stage concentration check to keep your regular forms is not very high. Unless it's a moment of intense emotional stress or something like that. So yeah, y'all go ahead and drop it, and you're walking. Vlad and Curious, roll me a survival from one of you and a perception from the other. Okay. Okay. Good job. So, perception-wise, curious, you're walking and nothing is going on in the forest around y'all that really spooks you too much. You see a couple of critters and wolves run past y'all, but none of them look like they actually have your attention. And Vlad. Yeah. Vlad, you were keeping your sixth sense up the entire time. Part of your training early on in life was to go through the forest, and then your masters would come and
train with you in the forest, or in this forest. So this is something you're very used to. I'm sorry, I'm tripping up on my words. Nothing catches your attention that would be perceived as dangerous or harmful to the party, as Curious is in the front and you are in the back, sort of watching everything, making sure y'all don't get ambushed. That first one is good. So y'all are walking through this forest, and every leaf on these trees are silver with a top of white. Snow's all over the place. The mixture of mud and snow that y'all are walking on for this path going down, because there are paths going through this entire island, and you can see them on the map. So there's a path going straight through up to the Shadow Fern estate, and then from the Shadow Fern estate up to where the Frostfane clan is, and you can see that all the clan's land is marked on the map. For the next one, go ahead and both of you roll me the same things.
Okay.
Same thing again.
20, 12 plus 8.
Okay.
Ooh.
Curious.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Curious, same thing. Nothing but some critters and some wolves. Vlad. You hear, everyone hears the distant, it's not super close. The distant sound of wolves howling, multiple wolves, as y'all are about 3/4 of the way there. I
Give me my
need
cloak.
John and Meech to both make nature checks.
Alright. Okay.
Do I have advantage on this one?
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
Dude, that's so stupid.
18.
It says
19.
Okay.
The dice looks like it says 13, but it's fucking 4. It makes no sense.
You all make it the rest of the way there, fine. As you are beginning to come out of the Silverwood clearing, y'all walk up to a very large house. It
I'll
has...
say, as we get closer, I'll turn off the sword.
Okay. It has multiple different fences in it to where you could put some animals in there or plow it up for a farm. It looks like way down the way, because it's like this is a very open and wide clearing. This is 200 to 300 yard clearing.
Damn.
Bam.
And y'all can see down the way that there is a kind of dilapidated mine shaft entrance.
Bring me my money.
Sick.
As y'all can now decide on a name for this estate. The mine on this estate is going to be the groups. Y'all can start another mine, okay? If you still want to do the one y'all predicted there, or y'all can do it to where this is the contract, Meech and Vlad, because y'all have a mine contract together. As well as same thing, if y'all want to start the profits from the farm, y'all can use this farm until y'all start up and set up the big farm.
Well, I was thinking about expanding this one.
Okay.
I got a name.
Since you said it's woods and they haven't explored it,
Mhm.
we'll clear the woods.
Okay. John, what's your name idea?
Alcoholic Inks Incorporated.
Is
We could
That
make
can
the
be for the
wheat.
brewing company.
Yeah, we can make the wheat for the fucking alcohol, dude.
is this gonna
bro.
be the
Yeah.
brewing company idea? Is this how the
I
Maybe
feel
the
like
brewing
that
wheat
would
the
talks
be-
wheat
get
farm for it.
started?
Yeah, like
It's
if
the
I
chicken.
leave,
It's for the chickens and it's for the chickens and for the brewing. How about that?
yeah, if like I leave and I can't play for like a week or two,
Mhm.
just leave me here and I'll just train me on butchering and alcohol brewing, passive
Okay.
income,
Recommendation: grow corn. Corn
grow
makes
corn.
Grow
whiskey.
corn.
There you go.
Corn makes whiskey.
Barley does too.
We're all gonna be so
Rye.
broke
Yes, it
that we're
does.
just gonna be eating fucking corn for a week.
Okay.
I
So
just stare at Dave during all these interactions. just because.
Yeah, I plan on leaving the dog to make alcohol. That's the plan.
okay.
I'm gonna make it so strong you go blind.
Oh my god.
Would you like to meet somebody? I have somebody you can meet. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a negative. Let's go.
yeah, no, it's not a negative thing at all. Um, it's actually a guy you met back in the hall. One of the guys you were talking to at the table that you were sitting in the corner while this fight with your buddy Meech was going on. Um, you remember his name? Everybody should probably write this name down because this may be something you say out loud. John, this is your choice if you want to say it out loud or not. You remember the
Huh?
name Osiris Thornhollow, and that he is a traveling brewer, and he told you he was pretty wasted. This giant Goliath man with tattoos going down both sides. Um, he told you his recipe for this stuff he calls Honey Jacket Ale. It is 2 parts alchemist fire, and the rest is a normal recipe for bourbon.
Ooh, interesting.
I will write that recipe down for you just so I don't forget.
Yes, sir. Because I know I'm gonna forget.
What's everyone doing now that we're all here?
What does it look like?
Um,
Or how big is it? Or at least like the inside of the building.
the inside of the building is fairly large. The first floor is probably like 100 square feet, and then there's more upstairs.
Is it like a barn?
Is there any like
No, it's the
lights
house.
or anything? Or are there any like torches?
There's multiple torch like places that you can light them.
Put them in.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing on. It's just their lights are off.
Yeah, there's nothing on, but there's
Okay.
there are
You'll
places that you can light stuff.
kind of like Pyro in X-Men movies where he snaps his finger and fire goes off. I'd go around and light all the torches.
Okay. You can now see light. There is nothing in this house whatsoever. It is completely empty.
That's what I figured.
This is y'all
Well, looks like we're sleeping on the floor again.
yeah, y'all do have
At least it's not
bedrolls,
moving.
so yeah, and at least it's not moving.
Yeah, at least it's not moving now. Yeah.
That's probably the best
Yeah, at least we
picture
don't
I
have
can
any people
find for
that
y'all's
are
house.
seasick.
Sick.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I just go around to all the torches, light up the entire place. So
Okay.
it'll probably take me like an hour if I go upstairs.
Yeah, for sure. So go through every room, light everything. I mean, eventually it just kind of turns into a dance of you snapping in just different rooms,
Yeah.
just so you can do it quickly. And then you
Yeah.
go into another room, begin your dance again, and eventually you hit every room. And I mean, like I said, there is nothing
Nothing.
in this
Yeah.
fucking house. There's a couple of tables, no chairs, no bed frames, no nothing else. There is a barn outside, Meech. Bless you.
I am, brother.
Ooh.
But other than that, there is, curious, in your head you counted, there is a total of 10 bedrooms in this house.
Damn.
Damn.
One giant living area with a fireplace in it.
That's probably the
Downstairs.
last. That's probably the last thing I light because it's gonna be the most.
Yeah.
We gotta check the chimney real quick, bro. You know, like
Um,
Red Dead Redemption. There's always something stored there.
Yeah.
um,
I mean, go for it. I'm not there.
if you want to roll an investigation, go ahead, John.
Alright, yeah. Let's see. Alright, investigation. Oh, I just saw it. There we go. I got the 7. Fuck.
7. Okay. You reach your hand up there, and you feel a purchase. You feel a loose stone. You pull it out.
At least.
Nothing in there. Nothing at all. But there is a secret compartment up there. You did find a secret compartment.
Ooh. That's where I'm gonna store all my best alcohol.
Can I know about it? I want to know. If I need it, I'll
That's how you
replace
get
it.
smoked bourbon.
You all see him go over to
I
the
mean, yeah.
fireplace and shove his hand
We
up
can-
in there.
You can definitely hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be drinking honey mead, moonshine. Quite literally might make you go blind. You never know.
Never know.
So is everyone gonna lay down for the night of rest?
Yeah.
I think
wanna go to
so.
bed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. So everyone gets a long rest.
Let's fucking go.
Ooh, give me
So,
my lay on hands back.
Will,
Yo.
I'm sorry, I was Will, Curious, Dave,
What's up?
and Meech. Roll me percentile dice, please.
What's
God.
that?
Oh god.
D100, just one.
Yes.
43.
73.
Okay, okay.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a
What?
1.
Yeah.
I was getting these unlucky dice rolls.
How?
How?
What did you
Okay.
roll?
A
He
1 and a
did.
0
He
0.
actually did.
Oh
Meech,
no.
we're
he rolled
starting
one
off
and
with you,
zero.
big
Oh,
guy.
shit.
So you find yourself a place to sleep. Um,
I feel like we're
and
all probably in the living room just
probably
because.
like huddled around the fire, at least chilling. You
Yeah,
know,
it was.
haunted
It's a big
houses and
area.
whatnot.
Yeah, it's a big area. It'll fit us all.
Um, Meech, you
All right,
close your
y'all.
eyes. Good.
Real quick, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right,
I
bro.
got work in the morning. So thank you. Had fun.
Good night,
No
man.
problem, bro. Good night. Um, Meech, you close your eyes and you open them again once more to be in a very familiar obsidian and dark wooden area as you see your old
God.
pal Lucy once again. He goes, dude, this is like every single day at this point. How do you keep getting here?
This time I was just trying to go to fucking sleep, but here I am.
Is he bad though?
He's gonna start rubbing his eyes. He's in his old man form right now. He has his bird. His bird is flown over to you and is like, he's nudging his face up on you. Like his bird likes you. Um, goes, where's your chicken?
Yeah, I have him getting a custom set of armor made for him. I left him with the blacksmith. He's hanging out with him.
Oh, that's pretty sick. That's cool.
I just hope he doesn't cause him any trouble because that chicken has a mind of its own.
The chicken burned down the shop.
Yeah.
He's liable to do that.
Let's
Wait,
check on it tomorrow.
who are you? How did you get here, John Bean?
I don't know, dude. I just kind of waking up and in these middle of the dreams and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing here, bro.
Meech, John Bean is right next to you. The doctor.
Doc, how the fuck did you get here?
A lot of alcohol.
No, that makes sense.
Just my body's like passed out of the living room.
I am an immortal being. Why do I have to deal with this?
Trust me, you
Okay.
gotta deal with a lot of shit.
Hey, I have a flask of this endless rum if you want to drink some. I mean,
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm gonna pour one for the dog, but I'm asking Lucy as well.
Sure, I'll take some too, Meech. I need some.
I'm pouring one out too. Yes, man.
Pouring out for the homie.
Um, and this just sort of happens. Y'all are just sitting there, just conversating at this point, and then eventually, uh, like everyone just like sort of fades off for like a second and everyone just stops talking. And he's like, "Oh, thank God!" Snaps his fingers, and both of you are back asleep once more. Curious. Fuck, why did all of you have to roll too good? Okay. Actually, Dave rolled pretty
Am I
high,
just gonna
but
be in everyone's dream?
no, you're fine. That was just one dream. It's just because you said something and I was like, wait, actually that'd be kind of funny. Why are you here? um, Curious, you get another dream of this gigantic blue crystal orb. And in this dream this time you see um, this white monster that is approaching the orb ever closer, uh, step by step. And I just sent you a picture of what this monster looks like.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So you see this thing start to get closer and closer to it. Do you have any reaction? Are you doing anything?
Can I?
You can try.
um. How far away from the orb am I?
You are about 90 feet, and he is cutting that in between y'all, so about 35, 40 feet.
Damn. Um. Ooh. Okay. What I'll do, hopefully, is if it's possible, because I have do I have my items? That's the thing. Do I have my items in this dream?
No, but you have your transformation.
That's not gonna help. I don't think that'll help. Yeah, that doesn't. Well, I guess it does a little bit. No, it doesn't actually. It does not. Because I'm. Okay. Screw it. The runes on my arm start to glow brighter, and my eyes start to glow. How far into the future can I glimpse to
Roll
see
me,
if there's more destruction that this thing is going to cause?
roll me another 1d100.
Okay.
Prophecy's a bitch, boys.
It is 35.
Okay, that's actually really good. You you begin to push yourself just to see the extent of these new powers. And you see you see your own eyes glow. And you flash into the future of this exact spot. And in the future, you don't know how long in the future, but that spot and everything from the mountains of you can see the Chill Peak Mountains, and you can see the very edge of the DrakenFjord settlement, as everything else centered at where you are looks like it got hit by a meteor. It's just a giant, like, think of Shibuya.
Oh my god.
A
Okay.
massive
Yeah.
destruction in the future
Yeah.
if this thing gets to the orb.
This is why I was asking if I had my items. Cuz I can't reach it
That's okay.
in time. That's the thing, is I can't reach it.
Are you gonna try
Um
to move closer to it?
that was my plan.
Okay. If you try to move, or when you go to try to move closer to it, your dream ends. And as you're fading away, he'll turn around and look at you and lock eyes with you. You felt that in your soul that he knew you were there.
Glowing eyes staring back at him.
Okay. And you fall back asleep. Dave gets to go to sleep to the sound of waves. Everyone else, you have a very uneventful night, except for John Bean. You somehow hopped into Meech's dream. Um,
W.
and after this, y'all awaken to a brand new day, a long rest, and that's where we're gonna pick up next time, dealing with upgrading this new settlement, and, well, not the settlement, but upgrading y'all's new chunk of land.
Sweet.
All right.